What's going on, YouTube? Today is a very somber day, as is the 1 year anniversary of the untimely death of Kobe Bryant and his lovely daughter, Gigi Bryant, Gianna Bryant. Um, to this day, I'm still in disbelief, as everybody else is. This guy has so much life to look forward to post playing career, and it seemed like to me he was on his way to being one hell of an entrepreneur, man. I just got to say that he had his whole life ahead of him, You know what I mean? And for it to end like that, untimely, it's just it still kind of resonates with me to this day. I mean, I remember like it was yesterday. It was yesterday. I'm out and about at the Walmart, and my car is down. Number one. Number two, I see just a regular day for me, man. You know what I mean? I just was out and about, just bullshitting, bullcrapping on Twitter. You know how I do everything, just reading comments, and I come up with see these news reports that Kobe Bryant died in a plane crash. It stretched further. It said it was his daughter, Rick Fox, was on the plane. They said to have been rumored, and I was just scrambling. I was just like panicking, man. Like I was just, nah, it can't be true. I'm just saying to myself, this got to be a hoax, man. This got to be a hoax. This has to be a hoax, man, because somebody's playing a cruel joke out here. Very cruel joke. You understand? But then as the day went on, it became like reality. It just hit me like a ton of bricks, man. Like it really did. Like day just became a real sad day for me, man. Because like I said, like I remember like I was yesterday. Like this guy, after one hell of a career, has so much to look forward to in life. You know, he very much was involved in his daughter's life. He pretty much played an important role in his life, and it felt like he was sort of becoming a popular figure because of that. See, during his playing days, he was very well guarded. You know what I mean? A very, very well guarded person. He really wasn't out there like that. Even though his abrasive personality on the court rubbed some people the wrong way. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way too, as far as how his approach was, the whole thing with Shaq. But like I said in my previous video, I think that feud, because of the way I see Shaq is now, and the way how petty and real, very petty, insecure he is now, that feud was pretty much a two-way street. Shaq had his faults in that as well, in my opinion. But maybe that's just me. But like I said, I always for years thought that Kobe was the main culprit in that feud, but that might be a two-way street. That might be a two-way street as far as that goes. But yeah, one hell of a playing career, man. 5-time champion, 2-time scoring champion, made the all defensive team 10 times. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it was maybe 10 or 11 times he made all defensive team. 19-time All-Star. I mean, I got the main stats down, but as far as the all defensive team and All-Star selection, somebody got to correct me on that if I'm wrong on a couple of those things. But one of my subscribers, please correct me on that. But yeah, I mean, he has so much to look forward to. The Mamba Academy, his book, won an Oscar. Whole lot of things he was set to accomplish going forward. And, it's just, I didn't realize he had that impact on the players in the league and worldwide, man. Like, his impact is just impeccable to me. The way he had a profound effect on the players in the league, players overseas, and he was the guy in China, no doubt. A lot of people in China had love and admiration for Kobe, and I didn't realize that until now, had a lot of love and adulation, and that Mamba mentality, what I mean, it could be applied to a way of life. I still feel like that whole killer instinct, that whole killer instinct on the court is overblown when it comes to certain players, but off the court, post-retirement, Mamba mentality became a way of life. It really became a way of life for Kobe, and he lived by that moniker. And from what I understand, that he was gonna break away from Nike and start his own shoe company called Mamba. And from the way I looked at it, I saw a tribute, one of the tributes that was on ESPN. He had players on Mamba becoming one of the best signature shoes in the world. And knowing how Kobe was, knowing how competitive he was, I had no doubt in my mind that would have happened. That would have happened for me. As far as playing career, like I said, I'm gonna be honest here. I always thought he was kind of overrated because I thought he was a more watered down version of Jordan, But as I look at it for myself, I really underestimated, his impact on the court. Not saying that I didn't respect his greatness, because I always did. I just felt like that when it comes to comparison of Jordan and all the other all-time greats, that I felt like his impact was minimal at best. Now, I didn't say he didn't have no impact, but I just thought his impact was minimal at best, especially when, he played with Shaq the first 7 years of his league. First 7 years of the league, and then he went through that phase to where he didn't win championships. He was getting knocked out in the first round. Then finally, Phil Jackson comes back to coach, and Phil Jackson installs more of the triangle offense, and more familiarity in offense. He went on to win 2 more titles. So, to me, that basically cemented his legacy, cemented his all-time greatness, A lot of people had doubts that he could win without Shaq, but the 2 titles he won back-to-back in 2009, 2010 pretty much solidified him as all-time great, in my opinion, A lot of games, I remember that stretch where 2005, 2006, where I felt like he has a legit argument that he should have won MVP, 62 points in 3 quarters, 81 points, and that stretch that next year where he scored like 50 or more points during a 7-8 game span was pretty impressive, pretty spectacular if you ask me, But yeah, I mean, his impact will live on for years to come. I think, because he has such a profound effect on the league, profound effect on the game of basketball, and it was going to have a profound effect. And you know what? Scratch that. He did have a profound effect off the court, especially dealing with his daughter, Gianna, and everything else. So for me, January 26, 2020 will always be like a punch in the gut for me, man, because I feel like we lost a real legend. And basically, he became a trailblazer for a lot of players today. Maybe he's one of the he was one of the main. He was the standard bearer for along with Kevin Garnett. You could have a Hall of Fame career straight out of high school, you know. And for me, he'll forever be missed. Rest in peace.